Comment on Marc Dann's appearance in court today?
You know, I saw the headline. I haven't really read the story, so I don't know. Hi.
Hi, how are you doing?
I don't know any of the details regarding the agreement that was reached. So, you know, I have nothing substantive to say about it because I don't know what the charges were, what he pled to. But at the time of the unfolding of the unraveling of the Attorney General's office, as I said, it was a sad set of circumstances, and it remains so. I know his children; they're wonderful kids, and I know this is probably a difficult time for the entire family, especially his children, and that's sad.
Are you confident you can get Senate confirmation of Director Cathy?
Well, I believe I should expect confirmation of the director. She's a good person. She has great experience. She's very confident, and I would hope that the Senate would see fit to confirm her. I expect that they will, but I can't prejudge the actions of individuals who are in the Senate.
Are you personally talking with Senator Harris or other Republican senators about that?
I have not at this point.
Do you expect to go back forward with her?
Well, you know, I meet with Senator Harris periodically, and I would imagine that the next time we meet that could be a part of the discussion, but I have not at this point.
What do you make of Senator Goodman's request that you in the inmate worker program?
You know, I think it's a political cheap shot, and I'm disappointed in Senator Goodman. I think he understands that the people of Bexley have no reason to be fearful, and I was surprised and disappointed, quite frankly. This is a program that has been in existence for decades. It's a program that is intended to aid in the rehabilitation of young men who are nearing the end of their prison sentences, who, you know, very soon will be totally free out in society. And I think his suggestion was unnecessary, and quite frankly, I question whether or not he feels as if there is danger to the people of Bexley.
Do you think all the security issues that were brought out in that report about the inmate program have been dealt with sufficiently?
Well, I don't know that all of them have. I know that, you know, there's been an assessment of the circumstances, and changes have been made, and, you know, we're always open to improvement and doing things better, and we've tried to you know, to do that. But you know, I've said before that when you work with an inmate population, the chances that you are going to be disappointed you know, are relatively high, but that does not mean that the program should not be continued, and that we should not continue to emphasize the rehabilitative aspects of the program. Many of these inmates very soon will be going out into society seeking employment. Some of them will be seeking employment in restaurants, and we're trying to make it possible for them to have the skills they need to compete for the jobs that they're going to have.
Have you ever feared for your safety?
Never.
Out at the governor's palace?
Never.
Your first campaign TV ad's been cited as being overly negative, sort of, you know, aggressive.
Well, I would just ask what's negative about it. It's very factual. I would ask anyone to, I mean, if Mr. Casey believes that simply telling people what he's done is a negative message, then maybe he should reflect upon what he has done. The ad simply says that he voted for NAFTA and for most favored nation trading status with China, which he did. It says he went to work for Lehman Brothers on Wall Street, which he did. That he made millions of dollars, which he did. So it's a very factual ad. It's not in any way exaggerating or distorting his record. It's simply telling the people what his record is. And I don't consider that negative advertising at all.
Mr. Saxby has characterized the Inspector General's report using words like scurrilous, fabrication. Is that an assessment you share?
Well, Mr. Saxby is the attorney for a client, and I would in no way try to interject my opinion into the opinions of an attorney who is charged with representing his client. That would be hugely inappropriate in my judgment, and I have refrained from doing that. So,
well, what did you think of the report?
well, I have said that I think there are parts of the report, obviously, that are helpful and accurate, but there are parts of the report that I think are not accurate, and I've been clear about that. But I have not questioned motives, and I have just simply said that I think, from my perspective, there are some false judgments or assumptions made in the report, and I've encouraged people to read the report very carefully and to try to identify those aspects of the report that are factual and those aspects of the report that are perhaps conjecture or based on false assumptions.
Governor, have you made a decision in Michael Beuke's execution? I wondered if you had counsel.
I've talked to my staff about that situation today. I will be engaged in those conversations
Is he somebody that you
later throughout the.
counsel when you were that?
He's not someone that I know personally.
Time for one more question. Or no more.